Welcome back to the Always Thinking Mindset channel, where we give you positive vibes and simple rules to achieve your goals. We share content to expand your mindset and overcome any obstacles that are in your way. This channel, we focus on personal growth and achieving your full potential. It all starts with mindset. Now, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like today's episode, smash that like button. All right, let's get started. In today's episode, we are speaking on how challenges bring confidence. Yes. The way this works is that you have to go through challenges in order to build character. Period. Right? You have to be more confident. But in order to do that, you must face challenges in the eye. Now, we start off with a quote. Says, your success will be determined by your own confidence and fortitude. Miss Michelle Obama stated this, which was former President Barack Obama's wife. And in this quote, she basically gets to the point. Your success, not no one else's, your success will be determined by your own confidence and fortitude. Because a lot of people sit and ask for help or just sit there wishing nothing happens, right? You must take it upon yourself, put in the work, and be successful. Now, don't get me wrong. There are cases where people strike luck, whether lottery winners or just people that have good connections, right? Because we have to define what success means to ourselves, not everybody else. Success can be you spending time with your children, profiting in a good business, or just being a family man, The thing is, you have to put it upon yourself in order to create it. Now, the first rule is struggle. Now, struggle is a word that people try not to go down that route. And I don't blame them. The thing is, we need struggle, right? It tests our ability and our limits in our body to see who we are. Now, some people fold and don't like struggle and are scared, and that's okay. But through every person that has been exposed through struggle, there has been created a great leader. Think about that. It's good for your personality because now you have a wonderful character trait that person, can go through struggle and come out alive. With struggle, what happens is it defines you, right? You're able to embrace whether negativity, issues, problems, but it's a muscle in itself. And a great metaphor would be going to the gym. We don't go to the gym to relax. In fact, we go there to struggle. Why? Because the ultimate goal is to build muscle. In order to build muscle, we must break it down. The same thing goes for struggle. Now, the next rule is work. Yes, you have to put in the work. You have to embrace it, submerge yourself in there. See what you're about, see what you like, see what you don't like. That's the only way you discover yourself. And yeah, you don't have to be afraid of work. We hear about hard work back in the old generations and the new generations. And I'm not blaming anybody. What I'm saying is that if you want something to move, it consists of giving energy to it. You have to put in the work. Now, whether it's studying for a test, going to the gym, or even building a financial career, you have to put in the work. You have to get better at it. It takes more reps. The goal of work is to attack it correctly. right? Because some people can work 16, 18-hour jobs and get nowhere. Now, I call this running in place. What this means is, think about it from a hamster's perspective. He is just on the wheel and he's working, but he's not going anywhere, right? The second prong is progress. You must see your progress. You have to attack the issues correctly in order to grow. Now, with challenges brings confidence, and it requires a work mindset. The next rule is self-worth. Now, you have to find your value. Only you can define your value. A great example of this is water. Now, water can come from lakes, rivers, the sky. But when you place it in a bottle, then the value becomes higher, right? And if you buy water at a convenience store or a supermarket, it's different from buying it in a different location. And a great example is if you were to buy water in the airport or at a carnival, the value's higher. Why is that? It's the same simple water, but now because you're in different areas, your value goes up. The same thing goes for your self-worth. You have to put yourself in positions or in areas with people that give you value, right? Because what happens is sometimes people get in the mix of not knowing how much they're worth. And that's the struggle. Once you find that, once you take on challenges, once you understand that you're able to overcome hurdles, you put a value stamp on yourself. And the way to go about that is experience. Now, the next rule is it's really on you, right? Self-esteem is called self-esteem. No one can give it to you. You build this. It takes action to overcome many obstacles in life. That's why this show is called Always Thinking Mindset. You have to have your mindset ready. With self-esteem, a lot of people get in trouble on relying with the other person of who they are. It's okay to lean on people, but to lean your identity onto someone else, that's a no-no. Right? Because what happens is you lose yourself. And it's really on you to come back and challenge yourself to figure out who you are and what you like. Now, with that, hard work does pay off, right? We have to understand that different levels of work seem to have different results. The thing with hard work is that you have to track them, right? Hard work does pay off where you see the results in the end. And don't worry, you're going to make mistakes. Part of facing challenges is making mistakes. That's normal. You have to have a different mindset to overcome that mistake, right? Don't dwell in the past or why that mistake happened. The way to look at it is to see, what did I learn from this? What did I learn from this so I don't repeat it for next time? Now, the last rule is going to be, don't be so rough on yourself. A lot of people, especially high achievers, including myself, sometimes go a little bit too much. And in result, burnout happens, or we feel we're not doing enough. But in someone else's eyes, whether it's your spouse or friends, they're seeing you're taking on a lot of problems. And in the end, I think we're able to not only forgive ourselves, but you have to incorporate rest. Working hard and taking on challenges is an initiative. You took on that responsibility. So why not take on the rest that comes with it. We need to recover from these obstacles and challenges in order to correct our mindset. Plenty of people take on a lot of challenges because they want to see results either fast or they really want to test themselves. And that's okay. But do understand you are human. You are not a robot. Rest is required in order to reset and refocus. Now, with that being said, hope is there. What is hope? Hope is a vision of you succeeding regardless of obstacle, but having that confidence. You see, we always incorporate confidence as in striving to be better. But we need the challenges that come along with it. In order to be more confident, we have to take on more challenges. I cannot repeat that enough. Now, there's a right way and there's a wrong way. The wrong way is to get overburdened and bite off more than you can chew. A lot of people get in this attitude or mindset that I can take on anything and the world. And that's okay, right? Even Superman had his kryptonite. You have to attack an issue, obstacle, or problem in a way that you're able to correct your mind, right? Because the body can only go from what the mindset commands. So if your mindset is off or it's tired or it's exhausted, what do you think your body's going to tell it? So whenever I say we have to take on challenges, I mean, don't be scared of problems, issues, things that make you better. Look at it as a challenge. The challenge is, what can I learn from this? How do I be better? Whether it's school, the gym, your job, everybody faces challenges. But it's your attitude on how you overcome that. That's what makes you a better person, have better character. And trust me, when you do it for you, everyone else will see that and they will admire it. Now, you are the leader. You are the example of how people should be. But in the end, you versus you. That's it. No one else. Being confident is being confident in your own skin. If you're able to overcome any obstacles, but at the same time, you know the mistakes that you've made, then that's the key. No one's perfect. No one's guiding you. No one's holding your hand. It's on you. So stop being hard on yourself and say, listen, day by day, week by week, year by year, how far have I come and how much have I learned? That right there is the key to confidence. All right. Well, that ends today's episode. And if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like today's episode, smash that like button. You might get some confidence. Also, comment below. I love to hear your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts on today's topic. How do you overcome challenges? And what do you learn? What is confidence? Now, as always, go out and be positive.